Bree, that was your countdown.
You missed it.
Again.
I'm here.
Welcome to a queer, a hippie, and a Karen.
That's me. We need some more songs.
Well, you know, you're welcome.
Now we're stuck with it.
We can change it.
It won't be the same.
Let's make it a goal to find something. We have to make sure that we're good with like copyright laws and stuff like that. So you have to buy it because you're using it. So yeah. Today.
Maybe someone in the peanut gallery could just like strum their own.
Go. You're so low.
I wanted
Just
to
give Willow a tambourine.
I wanted to ask my nephew AJ if he would make us something.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is that his songs are kind of like slow and sometimes sad.
They're like Halo theme songs.
So we need something. I need him to make something that's like,
I'm sure he could do something more upbeat.
yeah, like uppity. We should ask him.
Yeah.
Tessa, he likes you more than me. You should ask him.
I don't think he likes anyone.
What? I feel like he's so talkative. He talks my ear off every time I've ever been around him.
I did see that he got a new bed today. Like
And he cleaned his room
an adult bed.
for the first time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not the first time, but close enough.
Today we're going to talk about unwritten girl code rules. We were going to do boy code rules, but I feel like I would have to follow gay guy code rules, not just like guy rules. Rule number 1. Wait until your friend is in their house before you drive away.
Yes.
Yes.
And what is the reason for that?
So they don't freeze on their porch and die? So they don't get kidnapped and raped?
Make sure they get in safely. And maybe it's the mom and me, but I do that like with my kids and their friends. Like,
today.
see, I just dropped
Yeah.
Sadie's friend
What
off.
if they get locked out of their house?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more like a, okay, get out, bye. And drive away.
Well, good thing you're not a girl because you'd fail.
No, and even if I am driving away, I go very slow and I watch in my rearview mirror until I see them get in.
Huh.
I got locked out with her at 3 a.m. It was the worst night of
Number 2.
I wasn't expecting that one though.
Tell a girl her outfit is bad or has a malfunction.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just did that for Tessa.
Yeah.
Do your feelings ever get hurt though? Like if you're like, you think you're looking pretty fly or bomb and your friend's like, girl, no.
No.
I don't know that my feelings get hurt necessarily, but have I gotten like a little bummed? Like, oh man, like I really thought this was like, you know, like
You
not,
just called
not
me Mr.
feelings
Rogers
hurt,
about
but-
this sweater. This is a
I
cute
said a
sweater,
bad
Bree.
version of Mr. Rogers.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
Is there a good version of Mr. Rogers?
He's Mr. Rogers, of course there is.
He's like an 80-year-old man.
He's creepy as hell.
That has that sweater in his closet.
Yeah, and he's creepy. You guys remember watching like the Wiggles? My grandma loved to let the kids watch the
Oh,
Wiggles.
yeah.
I think the Wiggles are way
They're
weirder
still
than
on.
Mr. Rogers.
It's just,
They're odd.
yeah. I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of the Wiggles.
My kids were a fan.
Or the Teletubbies.
Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
Oh, yeah, you hated it so much
I
you
don't think
memorized
either
the
of
song.
my kids ever got into the Wiggles.
Be the amazing photographer you wish you had.
What'd you say? What was it? She said I look like a Minecraft creeper. Wow, you guys are on a roll.
Be the amazing photographer you wish you had.
No,
So does that mean like making sure you're taking good pictures of your friends?
I don't have time for that.
I believe that. I tell people, no, hold on, that didn't turn out good, and I'll delete a picture and start over.
How do you feel about people that like after a picture's taken they come, let me see that. Like let me approve it.
No,
I gotta see it.
that's fine, but I'm not taking another one.
Or
I think that's fine.
or
I just
are
don't
you
like
that
it when
person?
I can be that person.
Bree is that person.
I can be that person. Yeah.
She is that person.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't like it when people expect me to delete them, but I will expect you to delete it.
Wow, double standards.
Alright, Karen. I love it.
Never. Number 4.
I guess it would depend on how their attitude was.
I think most people that come to me are
Like-
just like, they're not
Yeah.
Oh
mean
my
about
god,
it
you
or
better
anything.
delete that.
Right, yeah. I guess it depends
This
on
one
how
hair right
you
here
look at it.
is blowing in the wind.
Right?
I like to say that I made a pretty good lunch today, and Willow is chowing on it.
You might. She's sad.
She made the saddest
I'll get you
face.
Number 4. Never go after your friend's crush or ex.
Yes.
Yep.
You don't do that.
You're not a friend if you do that.
I don't care how long it's been. It's weird.
What if
Yeah.
it's like love?
No.
What if it's like you just
You don't get to love them.
so you just like break your own heart?
Or you lose your friend.
Okay, but how does it get to the point of love if you haven't already broken the original rule?
Right.
But you can't help love, right? You
But
can't ever
how
say
do
you
we
can't
get?
help who you love.
You don't
You don't
just
know you
wake up
love
in the morning
people.
and be like, "Oh, yep, I love this person now."
Yeah, but if
That might be how Joe rolls.
but if you
Huh?
had a boyfriend and we hung out all the time, or like you and Tessa hung out all the time, and so she was always around him.
No, you don't let
they
yourself
were still
think of them
secretly
that
lusting
way.
then while you were
Yeah,
still with them.
that's a
then.
bad friend.
The whole
I'm just
time in
being
their
devil's
mind, they're
advocate.
falling in
That's
love
a
with your
bad friend.
significant other,
Yeah.
waiting for the moment that they're single and available.
Nope.
Nope, that's terrible.
I just
You don't
read
do
something
that.
About, this was a topic about other girls. They were talking about the same thing, and it's a big issue nowadays. And they were just talking about how why would you do that to another person, being their friend? Like, what kind of like is it's kind of
It's shitty.
It is. It's crappy.
bad morals?
And you know what? There are instances where maybe the person's not bothered by it, and there's a circumstance where, in rare cases, maybe it works out, and that's fine.
But then you got to think though.
Like,
too,
I had a girlfriend once who tried to set me up with her ex because, like, she genuinely was like, me and him are way past that point. He's a nice guy. I would like for him to be with somebody that I know I can get along with and that I trust to be around my kids. So I actually had a girlfriend set me up on a date years ago with her ex.
It probably would have been weird after.
But it was still weird, and we never went on another date because it was just weird.
That makes sense. Rule number 5: if you arrive together, you leave together.
Unless it was previously arranged or not assumed that you would be leaving together, I agree with that.
I think that comes into a problem where like maybe your friend gets really drunk and doesn't want to leave the bar. You know, and then like you want to leave.
You can't leave them.
But if they're that drunk and you're that
You just force them to leave.
clear-minded, either you get them to leave or you're kind of stuck in it for the long haul.
Ugh.
You did choose to go out.
You're
Choose
responsible for each
Choose
other.
your friends wisely.
And knowing your friend gets that way.
Ever bring me to the bar,
gotta
trust
make
me,
the
I'm the
decision
one that
to
does
go.
not want to leave.
I'm the one who never wanted to go in the first place. I go to be nice. I go because
Fun police.
like we don't go that often, but to me fun is not drinking and being in a dirty bar and
I've
See,
been to
that
the
goes
bars
with,
3
like,
times
how
ever.
you were raised or how you see things. It could go the same way with like the views on people that do that to other girls, like men or whatever.
well, I don't have a
They were
negative
raised
view on
that way
people
or
that
taught
do
that
it.
way or anything like that.
I feel like I don't go to the bar very often anymore.
Like I'll go to the bar to go to
But
a
when
drag
I do,
show.
I'm going to enjoy it and make the most of it.
I'll go to a bar to go to a drag show, but then I want to leave and the drag show's over. Like, okay, it's done.
Oh no, I'm the girl at like 1:59. Like, you can still sell me a shot. And you're gonna.
Yeah, and you're gonna.
Oh, and
You
then
want to make this extra
you
40
end up
bucks?
being the
Yeah.
babysitter, and then you have to get everybody home. And it's just
That's what. See,
Yeah.
that's why we're the smart ones. We have fun.
Good job.
You deal
that's
with.
because you guys know that someone's gonna get you home safely.
That's why we're smart. We enjoy ourselves while you're stuck taking care of everybody
Well,
because you
someone's
chose not
gotta
to
do
get
it.
drunker than me.
Someone's got to do it. Who's gonna get you home?
I guess we're all going to be leaning on each other, stumbling down the road if someone like you doesn't stay sober. But there's always someone like you, and we know that, so it all turns out okay.
I keep everyone safe, and I may be a little bitchy during the evening.
And that's why I choose to go to bars that I know I know people there, either that work there or like there's always going to be somebody out there that's going to look out for you.
Like your Cheers bar.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 6. Always check in on your friend while they're on a first date.
Nah.
Blind date or like weird like plenty of fish date? Yes.
Afterwards, check in.
I would say
I wouldn't
like,
check in during.
Maybe a code or something like going in before. Like if you're that concerned about it, like maybe
Yeah.
like having like you text like a certain amount of time into the date so that they know, okay, you're good. You know what I mean? Like saying something like, yeah. Cool.
I'm more of a like set up a code.
Yeah.
Okay, if you need me to come save you, you text me. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Just text me that
Like
word.
a pre-conversation.
But what if you don't know you need saving until it's too late?
What if it's like Joe from Joe? You.
I just tell people, well, I don't go on dates, but if I did, or if I meet people on the Facebook for like Marketplace, I'll be like, I'm going to this address at this time. If you don't hear from me afterwards, I'm going to text you afterwards. If you don't hear from me, then I got murdered. So I set it up beforehand.
I'm in someone's basement.
Chained up.
This is the person that I'm meeting. Here's their Facebook profile.
Never let your girlfriend go to the washroom alone in public.
Yes and no.
I guess it depends on what kind of public setting you're in. If you're like at a restaurant just eating dinner,
Yeah.
True.
I would say maybe somewhere unknown by both of the persons.
I think a
because
bar
then you
setting
never
is somewhere
know
where
what
you go with a
happens.
friend.
Right.
But if it's a local, like, familiar bar or something
I guess
like
I've
that.
never broke it down that way because it kind of feels like you do it just because it's like fun. Like, oh, we're all going to go to the bathroom now. But
I have never
I don't feel
experienced
that
that
way.
kind of feeling.
some of the best times girls have at the bar are in the bathrooms.
I don't go to the bathroom with other people unless I'm not feeling safe.
Well, there's stalls. You're not like sitting on each other's laps. to
No,
pee.
I'm not like, hey, you just got your plate of food? Let's go to the bathroom.
Oh, I'm talking at the bar.
I eat at the bar.
Same thing.
Pizza,
Same thing.
Well,
fried food.
I don't have fun in bathrooms.
there are good times that happen in bathrooms.
I'm glad you enjoyed
At a
your
gay
time.
bar, there's lots of good times that happen
I
in the bathroom.
believe
man.
that too.
Rescue any girl you see being annoyed by a creepy guy, even if you don't know her.
In
Yes.
theory, yes, but I don't actually do it.
I have and will, and not in the discreet way that most would. I would
Yeah.
I will literally just walk her and be like, she clearly is not enjoying this conversation. She does not want you to talk to her. Why don't you go find someone who does? Leave her alone. And I have done that.
In case you're around that noises, that's Willow. She's playing with blocks back there. This is a family show. Not really. Don't let your kids listen to this. But there is family around. Number 9. Boost every woman's confidence.
Yep.
I wish you guys could see Bree's face. Because I know there's girls
I'm on the
she
fence.
she don't like and she ain't going to boost them.
There are some women who need their confidence brought down a tad bit. They ain't getting a boost from me.
I ain't wasting my energy on that shit.
So, yes and no to that question.
Tell a girl if her man is cheating on her.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Yes. For sure.
A, she deserves to know if she doesn't know, and B, even if it's a situation where it's happening to her all the time, and so people are like, well, who cares? She never does anything about it. She always takes them back. I think you should still tell them so they should be reminded how stupid they are every time it happens.
That is so loud through the headphones.
That's my
Oh,
opinion.
here she goes with all of them.
Help your girl send angry texts to her man.
No, I don't care what other people send to their person.
Are you the one though that like if your girl's drunk, like you stop her from sending text messages?
No.
Yes. I evaluate the situation and I'll do both. Whichever direction seems like is more logical for that moment. But I'll help trash talk a text.
I don't do the text, but I do tell people what I think about their relationships.
Me too.
I do give my opinion. I don't want yours, but I will give mine.
I'll take yours.
She does want our opinion.
Yep, I will take opinions and I will give them.
Always take her side, regardless of what she's up against.
No. I feel like that's what true friends do.
Mm-hmm.
If, like, in the moment, I will have your back, but I will still let you know if you're in the wrong.
Peanut gallery's coming up behind you. Can you see his legs?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Number 13. Assist in the change room at all times when shopping.
No.
No.
I do not want assistance.
If you want to go try on 100,000 things, you're on your own. I'll
I
be
don't-
out there still searching the racks, clearance racks.
Bitch, I'll meet you in the food court.
Yeah.
I will not go shopping with people because I hate shopping.
Oh, the worst is like teenage daughters, and they want you to see what they're trying on. It's like, oh my god, no.
That was me. Look at me have it.
Now I'm 42, and I'm like, I'll try this on at home, and I might return it if I don't like it.
And then you don't return
Because I
it
forget.
because you're
And then you
lazy.
hate it and you don't return it.
I'm too lazy to go to the store to return it. Yes. Number 14. Always seek permission before hitting on your friends' relatives.
Ooh. Depends on the relative.
I mean, like, we're talking siblings or cousins.
Yeah, like
kind
if
of
like
thing?
they have like a brother and they're like this, like tight, just super close. I feel like you should probably be like, hey, I'm kind of feeling your brother. Like, how would you feel about that? But if it's like, their distant cousin that they only see at Christmas, like, you don't get to say so.
I honestly don't think you get to say so in general.
But if it's somebody that they truly care like a lot about, it could ruin the friendship. You know, if I go and cheat on my best friend's brother, likely she's not going to want to continue to be my best friend.
But what if it's not cheating?
Don't cheat on them.
Don't cheat.
Well, I'm just that's just the one example I gave, guys.
If your BFF's torn about getting something they deserve, you give her guidance.
I say you get it. You deserve it.
Get it, girl?
If you have an extra tampon, help a sister out.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes. I have went and found like car tampons from under my seat. When someone needed a tampon, like, bet, I'll find you one.
Have you guys seen those TikToks where the girls ask their boyfriends to get them the condom and they're like, get me the purple grape flavored one? 'Cause of the color.
There's a deer out your window.
Oh, it's a little one. He went up the hill. Oh, there must be more than one because that one went up the hill. That's because people don't shovel their damn sidewalks. And the
So
deer.
you got deer just walking up the middle of the street.
We have deer that literally cross at the crosswalk in this neighborhood. And they will wait till cars pass and then they'll cross the crosswalk together.
That's how they were in West Duluth when we lived there.
Yeah.
And people
They're
thought
domesticated.
People thought I was crazy, but they would look for cars before they crossed the street.
It makes sense.
Evolution.
Always be there when your friend needs you after a breakup.
Yes.
Yep.
Ugh.
You're a bad friend.
That's why my circle is small. Because I'm the person that's like, we've talked about this before. Like, if you're crying, I'm just like, do you want a tissue? Like, I don't know. It's awkward for me.
There.
Yeah. There, buddy. Here's a Kleenex. Don't even look at me like that. I don't know. I have a problem processing my own feelings, much less helping someone process their own.
I can understand that.
Like, I bury my shit. So.
Joe's like, just shove it down, bitch.
Just
Shove it down.
Swallow that shit. Do your best friend's parents proud and protect her.
No.
Aren't they grown? Like, you're an adult.
Yeah.
You're grown.
I mean, I'll be there to support you, but
Yeah, I'll be a good
you
friend
can handle
and-
yourself. Otherwise, I wouldn't choose that person as
I don't
a
think I
friend.
answer to their
That's-
parents on my.
Yeah.
On,
That's way too high of maintenance.
Honestly, I think friendship, when you have like a best friend, I think they're more work than a marriage.
Oh, I
Yes.
love my best friend because I don't have to, like, we just do our own lives. Then we're like, hey, we're still best friends, right?
That's
And,
a good best friend to have, but some have expectations and are
Oh,
needy,
yeah.
and it's just like, ugh.
yeah, I used to be friends with a girl like that. We were super close, and we couldn't anymore because it was literally like having a jealous boyfriend,
Yeah.
and
Can't do it.
I couldn't. She didn't want me to talk to anyone else or hang out with anyone else. It was kind of weird.
That one's stupid.
She's probably in love with you.
Lesbian love. Come to my dark side.
Could be.
I like to tell you that the other side is better, but it is better because you get a new like pool of people, right?
The grass is always greener on the other side until you're on the other side.
Yeah, until you find someone, it always sucks no matter what gender you're dating. It just sucks. Continually insult your bestie to remind her you love her.
No.
Oh, you like playfully insult?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a rule.
I-
It depends on the relationship
Yeah.
with them.
If you suspect that another woman is hanging around your friend's man, you tell her.
Yes.
Yes. Or, yeah. Or the man. Or the other woman.
But I think you still have to tell her.
Oh, yeah.
Always keep their secrets safe.
Yeah.
Depends on the secret. Because I truly do think, though, the other way around, like, if you're just being a straight dog to your significant other, friend or not, I'm not going to support that.
True.
You're not going to be out cheating and doing your thing and thinking, I'm going to be part of your little secret. I will tell I would tell my best friend's husband.
If your best friend was cheating.
And I would tell them, I'm going to tell them.
Yeah.
Like, you made a mistake telling me. You should have known me better than that. You're my best friend.
Do you give them the opportunity to like either you tell him or I'm going to tell him?
Yeah, I think I would. And it wouldn't be no in your own time. Comfortable or not. You're
I'm
telling
going
them.
to talk to him tomorrow.
Yep.
Let's see here. If someone breaks your friend's heart, kill them.
Yikes.
I don't know if I'm trying to catch a, like, you know,
Prison.
capital murder charge or anything, but
Hey, but you'll do her parents proud.
I'll kill them with my imaginary daggers.
Even if you don't agree with your best friend's relationship, stand by her.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to give my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never alienate them or say I'm not going to talk to you or come around.
Ooh, here's a good one. If your best friend has a reason to hate someone, so do you.
No.
No.
Depends on the reason. In certain situations, yeah. But no, not necessarily all the time.
No?
No.
Let's see here. Don't let a girl walk into a stall without toilet paper.
How do you know that? Are you supposed to check it beforehand?
Let me check that stall for if you
I
want,
think
girl.
what it's asking is, like, if you're going to the bathroom together while you're out, and I go in the stall first, and I go, and there's no toilet paper, and I walk out, and she walks in right behind me, and I don't warn her.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that, not even with friends. Just like
I've done that
anyone.
for a stranger.
Like, hey, there's no toilet paper in there. Go to a
Yeah,
different
I've
one.
handed it under. Like, I, like, went in a stall, realized there's no toilet paper, came out, chose another stall, and then, like, somebody went to the bathroom in that stall, and I can hear them, like, peeing, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, there's no toilet paper in there, and toss them under.
So that makes me question, so if you see someone come out of the bathroom with toilet paper attached to their foot, do you tell them or do you try to step on it and get it off their foot?
I would probably tell them.
I feel like I would step on it.
I would probably not do anything because I'm awkward, and I would just keep walking. I would have like a panic attack trying to think of like, oh God, should I tell them or should I step on it? Should I tell them or should I step on it?
Yeah, but then you could meet someone new and high five them. That's in a different
No, we don't have to
episode.
talk. We don't have to talk if we high five.
That's your thing. You
You
don't
just
wanna
walk home like this.
That is not COVID friendly. Just saying.
Knucks,
You're still touching.
elbows.
Yep.
Okay, but I'm gonna look weird walking home like this. Not that
Chicken
walking around like
dance.
this is any better, but.
So how was what's a couple minutes? How was your guys' New Year's Eve?
Pretty average. Just ordered some pizza, had some wine.
Talked on the phone
Sat
for
at
2
home.
hours.
Yeah.
Bree and I talked
Talked
for
to you for 2 hours.
like 2 hours. My phone rang and it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and I'm like, oh my god, someone died. Because Bree does
He
not-
answered the phone. This is unusual.
We didn't do much. We stayed home.
I needed to keep myself awake.
I stayed up until midnight for the first time in years.
Nice.
Yeah.
I stayed up in bed watching TikToks until it became midnight.
We watched that Netflix. Don't Look Up. That
That's
new
a
Netflix
pretty
movie.
good movie.
It was good.
If you take that and think about it in how the government's handling COVID right now and the vaccine and stuff, and you put what's happening in that movie and think of it that way, it makes a lot of sense.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's comedy.
The only problem I have with it is that Leonardo DiCaprio pretty much plays a pussy in it.
Oh.
Like, he's just kind of timid and anxious, doesn't
You
want to
can't
talk.
give that away.
You'll notice it in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Like, you're used to Leo being like the savior on the Titanic, and he's so romantic, and he saves Rose, and even in other movies where he's like the Wall Street man, and he's what's that movie based on
Wolf
a
on Wall
book?
Street.
Yeah. What's the other one though where he lives in that mansion? And it's a famous book. I can't think of what it was called, but it's a famous
Can't
book,
remember.
like an old book. So seeing him be like this nerdy, really shy, really timid, has to take a lot of meds to kind of bring himself down was
Romeo and Juliet.
weird. Yeah, being Romeo and Juliet, being the savior and stuff. So it was weird to watch him be
In that
way.
type of role.
There's a new Sandra Bullock movie on Netflix too.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
was
haven't seen
actually it was actually really good. It was a good movie.
I've never understood the hype about Sandra Bullock.
Well, even in this one, she plays a different role. Like, she's not playing like a pretty model or anything like that. Like, she just got out of prison, and she's searching for her sister, and like trying to find jobs while being a felon, and things like that. So it's a really different role for her. Oh, and Betty White died.
How sad.
That was like New Year's Eve. She was 3 weeks from turning 100.
That's crazy.
Like, she's an icon.
She is. I love Betty White. Who
Yeah.
doesn't? How do you not like Betty White?
And like, even watching TikToks, like my For You page was just filled with like skits that she's done and stuff like that.
Oh, that just reminds me, that could... Oh, it's a copyright, but that could have been our theme song. It's already Tessa's.
Thank you for being a friend.
That's my theme song.
Yes. Remember I sang it to you at work.
Yeah.
We're friends.
No, in regards to relationships. It was when I was still there.
Don't make us say it out loud.
Right? You said it was an off-limits topic.
Oh.
Oh.
Whether
She looks
being
so
in a
sad.
relationship or being friends.
I get it.
And I was really mad because I sent that cute meme to the two of you, and Tessa didn't even give it attention. Didn't even give the text message
Cute
attention.
meme.
Yeah. Regarding the song. It was the same day I sang it to you. I figured you were
Oh
just
my
still
gosh.
salty.
You guys can't text me.
We can't call you. We can't text you.
She only replies on Snapchat.
Do you want like paper mail?
I will respond. I put it in a pile so that it's staring at me. Let's see how many unread messages I have right now.
So we should.
128.
Tessa, that's terrible.
128?
Text messages, not
Yeah.
emails. Text messages. And I keep.
Don't text me. And don't call me because I hate talking on the phone.
So how are we supposed to get in contact with you?
Snapchat. I know it'll disappear and I won't remember.
Oh, mine don't disappear. I save every Snapchat I send. Like when you type, you can save what you type and what they type.
And you save them?
I save everyone.
No matter who you're talking to?
Exactly.
Good to know.
You guys don't do that?
No. If I did that, I wouldn't respond.
I think if you guys went through your conversation with me, on your TikTok with me, it's probably saved on yours too. Like you can scroll back up and see what we've... Not the pictures. Those go away.
Yeah.
You can save those.
You can screenshot those and stuff if you want to.
You can save them in chat.
I'm going to learn something today. Watch what you send me in Snapchat.
And it doesn't notify them?
It probably does.
No, you
It'll
can-
save it on
shows
yours,
it
too.
Like it shows the picture in chat.
That's not cool.
You'll tell them you saved it.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
So if you still see it in your thread, that would be
You know that they saved it because it either saves on both or none.
Yes.
Wow.
Look at his picture of her FaceTime.
That's a great picture of you, Grace.
And you wonder why I don't want to be on camera.
It will
Look at that
happen.
face.
I'm gonna give until February or March where we do a reveal of our Karen.
If only people were ever to be so lucky.
And maybe she'll wear the dress she wore to her middle school prom. Middle school dance. And we can relive that trauma all over again.
It was really traumatic.
We
I'm
can
not
live
kidding.
it together. Okay, on that, it's been fun. And we'll work on a new theme song. Thanks for listening.